So marking liquidity could be very useful when it comes to market direction and entry context, but you have a huge problem if your chart looks anything like this. So not every swing low or swing high is liquidity, and in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to ignore low quality liquidity and only focus on the high quality. But before we start, let's have a quick recap on liquidity. So to keep it simple, liquidity is somewhere where business was conducted. So let's take a look at this example. Price rejects from this level, forming our resistance level. So anybody that sold at this level, their stop losses will be above. So now the market is incentivized to attack this level again and take out all the traders that sold. Now let's take a look at this example. Price rejects from this level, which means retail traders sold. So now the market needs to take these sellers out. So here's another form of liquidity. Price forms your supply level and rejects. So what happens here? Retail traders sold at this level and their stop losses will be right above that swing or the swing prior. And now we know that this level will act as a magnet and it will attract price. So once price starts building structure towards that level, price will more than likely take that level out. And here's an example of internal liquidity. So this demand level has been formed and price rejected from this level. So what happened here? Anybody that purchased price at our level, we know that their stop losses would be either this swing or this swing. So now we know if price does starting heading down, forming structure, then price will more than likely take this level out. So the main question traders have is price going to trap or continue? So basically, is price going to approach your liquidity, take the liquidity out, and continue the opposite direction, forming a purge, aka a fake out? Or is price going to approach your liquidity, take the liquidity, and continue? So the easiest way to find out if price is going to trap or continue is simply looking at the trend. So in this case, we have a bullish trend. And in this case, this is our liquidity. So if price comes down here, what is it more than likely to do? Is it more likely to continue down and go against the entire trend? More than likely not. If price does come down and take this level out, price will more than likely trap and close inside of this level to continue the bullish trend. So like we previously said, your liquidity function will be based off your trend. So in this case, this is a bullish trend. Why is it a bullish trend? Because as you can see, price started breaking structure to the upside. So if you're targeting this level of liquidity, your price will more than likely take this level out and continue bullish alongside with the initial trade. So let's take a look at this example. So as you can see, price has been bullish. And what do we have here? Price took this liquidity level out. Price took this liquidity level out. So what do you think is going to happen next? Will price come back up here and continue lower, or it will more than likely continue with the actual trend? As you can see what happened previously, high has been broken, price went on a retracement, had a major pullback, broke structure again, and came back down to grab the low side liquidity. So what will more than likely happen? Price will more than likely target this level of liquidity. When looking for high quality liquidity, you don't want to be looking at just any other swing. You want to look at the major swings that form the most momentum. So you basically want to look at where business was conducted. So if you look at this swing right here is responsible for this entire selling pressure. So if you were to target this swing right here, knowing that a lot of the selling pressure came directly from this swing, where would the trader's stop losses be? Anybody that took this sell, their stop losses would be right here. So now you have your liquidity right here. And now let's look at this level right here. A lot of buying came directly from this level, directly rejecting from this peak right here to form this entire move. So now, knowing this, you're marking your zone. This demand level formed this move that forced this bull run. So anybody that sold price, bought price right here, their stop losses would either be right here or right here. Price took this level out and trapped back inside, insinuating that price wants to continue bullish. And once you start seeing bullish momentum, you can understand that price now is targeting this level. And this is what I say about not really paying attention to the micro levels. You could pay attention to this level, but if price reaches this level, then price will more than likely reach for the main level. So you mainly want to focus on your high quality liquidity, which is your major liquidity. And price took this level out. And eventually, price took the lowest level out. So as you can see, price moved liquidity to liquidity. Price needs liquidity to move the market. And if you trace all the moves, price took this level, went up here, took this level, and then came down here and took the last level. So let's start marking out liquidity. So again, you mainly want to focus on pinpoints, origins that force an entire move. So again, we're not looking at these micro swings here that make these micro moves. We want the major moves. So what do we have here? We have, this is the lowest point surrounded by another swing low and another swing low, which makes this our major swing. This would be one of our liquidity levels. And of course, you have this level right here. Why this level? Because look at this entire move formed from this swing. And you could also say that this swing right here formed this entire move. So if price does purge this level, price will more than likely continue higher. And if price breaks through this level, comes back and retests and comes out again, it'll more than likely start a bearish trend. So keep in mind of your major swings. Let's take a look on the bull side. We have a major swing right here. This major swing right here formed this entire move. And when price did come back and retest it, price did not take over the swing and continue dropping down. So what does that tell us too? That tells us that business was conducted there because price did reject from this point. That means there is a high supply level here. So anybody that sold here, their stop losses would be right here. And as you can see, we're ignoring all the micro swings. So we're not paying attention to these levels. We're not paying attention to a micro swing like this, a micro swing like this, if we have a major swing right here. We can pay attention to this level, but price already took over this level. Why would this level be valid? Because this level right here forced this entire move. So again, when looking at liquidity, you always want to look at major liquidity. You want to look at where business was done. Where is the peak that formed an entire move? So what do we have here? This is another level. This swing right here formed this entire move, then the break in structure. So then you can argue that this swing right here formed this entire move. And that's why we're not focusing on this level right here. So this level is invalid. And again, you already have a swing really close to it anyways. And what's another level? Right here. This is our peak. Why is it our peak? This is our peak because it has a swing high next to it that's lower than it, and it has another swing low that's lower to it. So this is our peak formation. And this swing right here formed this entire move. Now that we have our liquidity levels, what we're waiting for is, let's say price approaches this level. Let's say price approaches this level, takes this level out, comes back in and rejects. Once that happens, you know that price will more than likely continue bearish, and price doesn't even have to reject. Once price comes back here, you're not looking for a trap. You're not looking for a trap to continue bullish. Price took this level and is now heading to this level. So if you're on the micro time frames, you already know your target, that price is heading to this level. Price took out this level of liquidity and gave us a strong bullish indication. So now the price gave us a strong bullish indication. We're turning to this level of liquidity. Why this level? Because the selling pressure in this level right here formed this entire move. And we know that one-sided market will more than likely be filled up. If you are on the micro time frames, you're looking, once you get closer, and the easier way to approach this thing would be marking out your extreme levels. And the way I look at it is zone to zone. This is something I explained in our, I think it was in our higher time frame course. So once you have a stop hunt and price gets out of your extreme level, you're more than likely targeting this level. And once it crosses your 50% fair value, it'll more than likely target your liquidity. So now price took this level and rejected from this level. So what do we know next? We know price is more than likely targeting this level of liquidity, targeting this upcoming level of liquidity. Price took out this level of liquidity and showed us two candles to the bull side. So now what are we targeting? We're targeting this level of liquidity. And now price took this level of liquidity. So before you check the conclusion, make sure you check our website and use code ETMARMY for 25% off. So the conclusion here is you don't want to just look at any swing and put a line over it and call it liquidity. You want to look at where business was conducted. If the market is bearish and you're looking at swings that formed a bearish cycle, you want to look at where most of the selling came from. So if you look at this level right here, it's surrounded by two shorter swing highs. So just by knowing this is high quality liquidity. Why? Because this is our major swing. Now look at these two swings. What's the difference between this swing and this swing? Why did we pick this swing and not this swing? Well, it's because of the reaction. Look at the reaction this swing gave you, a pretty small reaction compared to this reaction. So the idea of liquidity is you don't want to have 100 lines on your chart and over confused and just look at any level and, oh, is this liquidity? Is this liquidity? You want to have a few lines, try and keep it simple. Try, let's say pair trend, try and keep to 3 to 4 lines and look how price behaves around those lines. And in this case, you can see that majority of the selling pressure came from this swing. So why target this swing? And if price does get up here, it'll more than likely reach our major swing. So why even mark this level out? It wouldn't make sense because price can always come up here, consolidate over here, stop hunt, and target this level. So you just want to make it as simple as you can so you can read price comfortably. So one last test. Where would your liquidity here be? If you pick this level, you're correct. Why are you correct picking this level? Because look at the bullish reaction that this level gave you. So that's one of your levels. And this is the second level. Why is this the second level? Because obviously this is the peak. You have a swing low right here, and you have another swing low right here. And this is the lowest point. And what about to the bull side? this would be your liquidity level to the bull side. Price took that level, took this level as well. And now, where are you expecting price to go? You have a swing here and a swing here. So which one of these is the highest quality of liquidity? This would be your highest quality of liquidity. This would be medium quality liquidity, but you could still mark it, and this would be invalid. Price took this level. Where can it head? It can come down right here. If it fails to come down here and finds internal liquidity as far as a rejection, so let's say this is your shelf right here. This is your shelf right here. If price rejects from this level, where is the next level price is heading? If price rejects from this level right here, price will more than likely head to this level. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, but make sure you leave a comment on what lesson do you want me to cover next.